Now we will discuss two other situations, calls-in-arrears and calls-in-advance. This happens if the shares are received in installment. If it is in one lot, along with the application only money comes, whoever not given money, the application itself is rejected. So they know that situation does not come. So if there is multiple tranche, it comes installments, then this concept of calls-in-arrears and calls-in-advance comes. If the amount is received in full, even though all installment are received in full, there is no issue. The amount will be taken into the bank. Now there could be another situation that some people have not given the subsequent. It could be after application, allotment money due was asked. Some people have not paid, or some people have not paid the call money. Then that situation, that is called calls-in-arrears, means that is not paid. Not paid, that's the area. So that amount is transferred to calls-in-arrears account till the company take the decision of forfeiture or anything else. Another situation, some shareholders decided that let's say allotment application money 3 rupees, allotment money 2 rupees, and then subsequently 5 rupees in 2 installment it is the shares to be issued. During allotment, along with these 2 rupees, some shareholders paid full amount. Now the company cannot allot it, keep it into some other if the call is which is not even due. So after you create the due, then only they can transfer the excess money what they receive. What they will do, they will keep into an account called calls-in-advance account. It is nothing but double entry system, both sides has to be tallied. So to that extent not paid goes into calls-in-arrears, to that extent excess paid goes into calls-in-advance. Now excess payment, another situation, always it will come this oversubscription and pro-rata allotment. So oversubscription, what happened? We just discussed. Some shareholders will not give shares. Some shareholders will be given full shares. Some shareholders will be given partial. Whomsoever it is given partial, they will have some, to that extent not allotted, for that also they have given application. That application money will be surplus. That surplus money company does not refund it immediately. They adjust it with the allotment or calls. Even after adjustment, if there is surplus, then they refund. So that's why if they have to keep the money, some account it has to be kept. That account, you cannot transfer it to allotment or call money due until the allotment happens immediately. So allotment can be transferred. But call money cannot be transferred, because call money due has to be created. When it is called, then only the payment can be adjusted with that account. So till that time, the call money become due, amount transferred to calls-in-advance. That's how it happened. Now how it is treated? Full subscription received, exact amount received, bank account debited for the full money. Calls-in-arrears, where it will be debited? Normally money comes, bank account debit. Along with that, the differential money, the money not come, put into calls-in-arrears account. Similarly, calls-in-advance. Calls-in-advance is a excess money received. For you it's a liability, for the company it's a liability. So credit it to calls-in-advance account. Debit the money received in bank, credit with the entry for bank. Now for this calls-in-arrears and calls-in-advance, the company law permits to charge interest or pay interest. Now it is the discretion of the company and the director. If so provided in the article, they can do that. But company law mentioned certain maximum rate. It is given in table F that the maximum rate of interest can be charged on calls-in-arrears is 10%, and maximum rate of interest can be paid to the people who have given in advance. That is calls-in-advance, maximum rate of interest is 12%. So you can make a note of it. Interest on calls-in-arrears, max rate 10%, and interest on calls-in-advance, max rate is 12%. Now director has the right to charge or not to charge, but the maximum rate company has mentioned that this is the rate to be allowed. Now comes to a situation where shares issued at a premium. Issued at a premium means excess money collected over the face value. The issue amount is more than the face value or par value of the share, that is called premium. So the excess issue price over the nominal value is the premium value. So let's say face value 10 rupees, issue price 12. This additional 2 rupees is premium. Now this premium has certain methodology to account for and utilization, because the premium can be collected at any stage, during application, during allotment, during call money, any stage it can be collected. But usually it happens along with the allotment and sometimes with application. Very rarely with calls. Company wants to get the money. If it collected in application, there is certain extra work is there with the accountant, because if there is any surplus collection, they have to make it refund, because until they allot, they don't know how much people subscribed in case of over subscription. Some money has to be refunded. So that they have to, the securities premium also have to be refunded. So that's why they avoid it. Calls, because they don't want to wait till the last, and the allotment only they take. Now this money can be, accounting entry for this money is, it is not a capital, it is a separate account. It has to be transferred to securities premium account. So it cannot be treated as a share capital. And this amount will be utilized for specific purpose. It cannot be utilized for every purpose. It may be utilized for payment of unissued share capital to issue by a bonus share basically to the existing shareholders. It can be utilized for preliminary expenses write-off, or the commission paid, discount allowed on securities, issue related commission, debenture to company, redemption of preference shares or debentures. Those purpose it can be utilized. General purpose it cannot be utilized. Now that we got a fair view of what is there in the process of issue of shares, we'll get into the entry part of it. We'll get into the board and understand how the entries to be made. While doing that, we'll also understand the other two topics like forfeiture and reissue of shares. If some shares are forfeited, how it is treated, and then after that how it is being reissued. We'll understand that. We'll see that in the next session. Hope you understand the concept. So see you soon in the next session in a while. Till then, thank you.